Yo, what's up? I'm gonna post on Instagram real quick. That I'm going live, and yeah. But hold up 1 second, because excuse me, I am going to whatever it's called. I'm gonna pull up this thing real quick, and then we will be straight, and we'll be moving. Nice. Alright, yeah, hold tight for a sec, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, hold up. Let me go into Ableton. Yo. Now I'm just gonna pull up the stream real quick so I can see what it is that you guys are saying, be it good or bad. And yeah.
Threat has been
Uh-oh.
detected.
They're trying to get me. Dude, you guys want to hear a crazy conspiracy? Hold up. Let me see how many people are watching this, because I don't want to, I don't want to give up too much. True. Alright, hold up. Cool. Alright, well, yeah, when you guys are, okay, there we go. Cool. I have threat secured. Alright, I'm gonna pull up this project file real quick that I was working on. Let me see. Where he at, though? Oh, that's a pretty good one. I'm working on this track for like a couple weeks now. Well, really like a week cumulatively, because I took some time when I was not working on it, because I was working on other things. But yeah. Alright, this is taking like forever to pull up. But yo, what's happening? How you guys doing? Alright. Alright, so here is this thing that I was working on. I did some vocal chops for it the other day too. Hold on, I'm just gonna play it from the drop. Wait. Okay, so this sounds pretty solid. Main thing I'm hearing right now is the kick really isn't loud enough. So let's boost that. There we go. You really want that kick to be... Oh no. There we go. Okay, yeah, you really need the kick to be like the loudest element with this kind of stuff, I find. Okay, there we go. My bad. I'm handling something real quick. Yo, Shay, how's it going? I am good. I'm hanging out. I got some cavities filled this morning, so I am doing better than I actually thought that I would. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was gonna be. Alright, so next thing I gotta do on here is I got to mess with this, because this reverb is a little bit unruly. But kind of like this entire thing is unruly, and I don't really understand why. I feel you. Yeah. I have to go get my wisdom teeth taken out on Tuesday. That's not going to be very fun. Not really looking forward to that. But, you know. Alright, so I'm going to play around with putting the form and shifter on these individually. Sounds slick, Julian, not my type of music. Thank you. Yeah, I'm probably going to work on something else in a sec, honestly. I was thinking of doing some techno today. You guys want to see that? Because, yeah, I feel you. This kind of stuff. The thing about when I make this kind of stuff, especially when I'm streaming while I'm doing it, is I end up, like, not doing it for very long. Because, I just get, not, like, bored with it, but it's kind of like a lot of the same thing, you know? Yes. Oh. Oh. You do. Alright, cool. Well, I will bring something up then. Nice. Alright, cool. Well, let me just get like one. I want to switch this sound out for something, and then I'll pull up something more techno-ish. Cause yeah, I want to do some techno on here today. I think I'm dropping a techno tutorial tomorrow. I was gonna do like how to make like techno like darker, kind of like surgeon blow on. I don't never know how to pronounce that. Object, that kind of stuff. Because I really do get a lot of requests for that kind of stuff. And I make like one techno video, which is honestly very bizarre. I don't know how that happened. Burr. Same. Alright, cool. So let's grab this. And we'll just do a little loop here. So it's like smooth. Let me turn on my MIDI keyboard over here. Which you guys cannot see. But I guess not. He has decided not to work on me. But yeah, here we go. Is techno you go to when you open Ableton? Not necessarily. But it is like the kind of thing that I can do, like, not quickly or like necessarily easily, but it's like something that I I'm not even like super knowledgeable with it, which is the thing, which is kind of weird. I mean, I am very knowledgeable with it, but like, I don't know. It comes to me. Oh, I gotta turn on the glide for this. Oops. Nah, this one doesn't sound good. You know that track? I do not, actually. But I'm sure it's a pretty dope tune. What going on? Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, let's put a little alter way on here. And I'm going to add... Just came here, those vocal chops sounding clean. Yes, I did make them salient. I can show you how I did it. Alright, well, I'm still not super happy with this sound, but I'm probably going to fix that later anyway. But yeah, okay, so the way I made these vocal chops, I know you guys are looking to hear some other stuff, so I'll pull that up, don't worry. But I'll just talk about it really quickly. So, basically... it just has this kind of like pattern. Like it's sort of like you just have to think about the structure of the pattern, if that makes any sense, of your vocal chops. So like, okay, for example, the structure I have here is like the first bar, and then the second bar. It's not like call and response, but this is like a bit of an answer to that first bar, if that makes any sense. Like this is one style of vocal chop. And then when it gets over to here, it's very clearly another style. Then there's this little one. So like the structure of this, I would say, is like, okay, start out this little one, and then this one is sort of like call and response. You have this one little short, you know, these little short hits here, but they get you to the next part of the melody. This bar is like purely transitional, you know. This is just to get you sort of like if you think about this like you're writing a sentence, these are kind of like, yeah, like I said, like transition words that kind of like get you to the ending of the sentence. So then we have like this little part, and then just like a simple ending. I mean, yeah, if you think about it that way, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. Anyway, should my kick always hit at the same time with the 808? Actually, no. There are, especially if you listen to like a lot of Metro Boomin and like Southside and like basically like the kind of like 808 Mafia type of sound, I guess. It is it's very popular to have them not hitting at the same time. Oh, that link if you want to go check it out. Okay, thanks IVP Skate. Yeah, I actually will check that out. But yo, anyway. Let me open up a new thing now. Yes. Nice. Alright, so once this new project file opens up, we'll be okay. I don't know why it's taking so long, but it looks like it'll only be a moment. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go to 130. I'm gonna start with a kick, you know. Also, you know what I was thinking about, guys? I want your opinions on this. So, I was thinking about this a little bit ago. I feel like with techno, there's sort of like two schools of thought. Or not like two schools of thought, but sort of like two approaches, if that makes any sense. And then like everything sort of fits somewhere within the spectrum of these two like extremes. So to me, there's like Detroit techno, and then there is like what you would, I guess, refer to as like Berlin techno, or like, you know, sort of like more underground, like typically European stuff. And I feel like, so there's like the Berlin stuff if you want to be like, you know, more hardcore and deep and all that. And then the Detroit stuff's a lot more like also, yeah, I'm gonna use one of these to make a kick. But the Detroit stuff is more sort of like machine-like and like less raw and more clean. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I also realized that might just sound completely stupid, and there's like no reason for me to say that. But this is something that I was just thinking about earlier, I guess. All right, let us get that transient there, and then. There we go. Now I'm gonna get a filter on this. Oh, it's perfect. It's so perfect. Nice. Alright, so let's get that, unwarp it, and let's put it in a MIDI, in a simpler track, a MIDI track, whatever it is. And then let's just make like a doom, 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 doom. Perfect. Alright, so now let's turn that down. Oh, there wasn't the filter on there, but that's okay. Alright, cool. So I'm kind of just trying to get the sort of low rumbling sound going. Alright, that's pretty good. Now let's get like something to go on top of that. So I'm gonna go to my samples, and I guess I could look through impacts. I think there's this one techno track I heard earlier. I'm forgetting what it was, but it had a good kick that I wanted to sample, like the whatever it's called, the transient of, but I can't remember what it is now, so we're not gonna do that. Let me try a 12 dB filter. No. Alright, that works. So let's actually layer this with a sample of the warehouse vibe. Yeah, exactly. Like the warehouse versus like more clean stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let us go and get where is it? There's this one. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get like I'm not gonna use a kick just straight out of here. I'm gonna probably do a lot to it, but you know, we're gotta start somewhere. You know where I can find or make pads? I can't miss the link after you're done. Yeah, well, I will. If you guys want to send. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yo, Justin Gonzalez. Good to see you, dude. I am great. I'm actually doing wonderfully. Submissions. Okay, I'm putting the submissions email in the chats. The YouTube and Twitch one, respectively. And you can, if you want any like requests, send them through to there, because I'll try to figure it out on here real quick for you. That also reminds me that I gotta film something after this. Wow. Alright, let's turn on the resonance on that filter. Yeah, that's good. So, like I said, I'm just kind of starting with one of these to get like a high end. Let's try this one. Maybe we can high pass it. I don't know. I always try to be a little bit careful high passing things. But you know. Or high passing kicks in general. Yeah, sounds pretty good. And the benefit of doing it this way, as opposed to just using the sample, is while this is actually a very good kick, you can hear it really doesn't have the kind of like low rumbling we want for techno. So like if I play this on its own, didn't really sound as good as this in my opinion. I have a nice sample for Lo-Fi House I can send to you. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Dude, send it through for sure. So I could just get a hi-hat sample. I think I'm going to go like over the top though and show you guys like some deep stuff. Do you ever feel like you're restricting yourself creatively by making music that you think other people like versus music you like? Well, I guess. I mean, in theory, this channel is kind of like built off of that because I'm literally like when I make videos, I mean, I don't know, but when I make videos and do like clickbait and stuff, it is kind of exactly that. It's like you're making music based on what you know other people will like and what you know other people will click on. But to me, I mean, I'm just excited to make music. Like I mean, I care what I'm making, and there are like things that I definitely am not interested in. Like I'm not gonna make a country song, but whatever it's called. I also like yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like making stuff. I like a lot of things. I'll say that. Hey Jordan, I was wondering if you could do a video of EDM like Todd Helder. Oh, true. Isn't he dropping a track on Stamp tomorrow or something? That'd be cool. Hey, Joaquin, good to see you. Sorry I didn't say what's up sooner. Nice. So for hi-hats with this style of techno, I actually like to use like shakers. Like shaker samples. And then usually what I'll do is go in and sort of like cut them a little bit so it's more like a hi-hat. Like this is more like a hi-hat. Now I'm still going to do more to that, of course. But yeah, is he not know that? Yeah, I believe he is. I think I saw it on their Instagram. So that's cool. Cool, so let's pitch this down some more. Great. There we go. Let's also add a closed hi-hat, which I'm also going to make with a shaker. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do just like one of these kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Nah. This could work though. Let's see. Alright, cool. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. But that's fine. Let's actually take a loop, and then I'm just gonna like kind of destroy it a little bit. Alright, cool. So let's go down here and get like a drum loop. Because I'm just gonna get like one of these kind of loops. And I'm gonna use some effects to like make it something new. But it's still gotta have like a good groove. Like this could work for techno. Actually, no, it could not. Yeah, those aren't really working, but that's fine. We'll just find something that will work for techno. I mean, it's gotta be like a little bit kind of like you have to be a little bit careful because you don't want to just kind of ruin the deeper vibe. Oh, this will work. But at the same time, I mean, it doesn't matter that much because the effects are going to do a lot of this. Alright, this one works pretty well. Cool, so let's put guitar rig on this. And what I am going to do. Alright, essential sample. Alright, cool, thanks. I'll pull it up in a sec. Nice. Alright, let's go to effects. So I'm gonna go in here and get one of these animated effects. If you just go through here. You can actually come up with some cool stuff. And I think I'm gonna freeze this. And just kinda like it's like an interesting way of doing sound design, because you're kind of just playing around with a lot of sounds. But by like, the whole thing of like putting it to audio. Also, this sounds like a burial loop, doesn't it? Like, listen to this. Tell me this doesn't sound like it's from a burial track. Nice. I'm actually going to just try like one more placement for this real quick. Nice. Alright, let's get another guitar rig on here. What I like in dance move is groove shifts. I bet this VST is great for that. Yeah, well, guitar rig could definitely... It's like what happens is like it can like it helps you to like just kind of bring your sounds to life sometimes with like effects like this. Hey, there we go. Nice. This sounds pretty deep. I'm actually quite impressed with myself. Yo, Cammy. Good to see you, dude. Nice. All right, cool. So you have something pretty solid. So what I say I'm going to do here is I'm going to just start structuring this right off the bat. So I'm going to have this come in, and maybe this sound will like filter in. I don't know. That might not really work, but let's just hear how it sounds for a sec. I guess that's kind of good. Let's have a filter in for 16 bars so we can get like a nice intro where it starts pretty much with just the kick. And then like this thing will sort of come in over time. Yeah, see, there we go. And then by the time we get to the end of the 16 bars, that cake is nice. Thanks, Cammy. Appreciate it. Yeah, by the time we get to the end of the 16 bars, I mean, we pretty much, you know, it's built up enough. I can maybe have, like, something new come in here. So, like, maybe I could do, I mean, this is pretty basic, but I could just real quick throw in the 606 hats. I'm honestly surprised I made that kick. That kick is actually pretty good. Yeah, we could do like this. Ooh! Woo! Okay, hold up. I am going to do one thing. I'm gonna bounce this this thing down. The only reason I took that filter off is because I want to keep the filter live so I can change the automation and stuff, and it's not just locked to this thing. So I just put it on another track, and then once this freezes, I will I'll go back to the thing. Dude, this is actually pretty dope. Alright. So, let's test, like, moving this around. Because you can get some cool stuff this way. Especially with these, like, really rhythmic things. Let's try it here. Nice. Alright, cool. So I am going to Control C. Alright, there we go. And then I'm going to click here. Nice. Cool. So now I moved this thing around a little bit. Hey, Andrea. Thank you. I appreciate it, Andrea. Yo, Davis. Good to see you, dude. Okay, cool. So this is sounding kind of boring. We need some background stuff. So I am going to go to some folder. I don't know. You know what I could play around with, actually? I made this cool rack the other... Or not really a rack. I think it was just an operator preset that I made. I made this cool operator preset the other day that I think could be pretty dope. Let me find it. I think it's like... It's somewhere around here. I know I'm in the right folder. Let me just do this. 'Cause it'll be an ADG file, won't it? Might be in this folder. Don't worry, guys. We're getting there. We're gonna find it. There we go. There it is. All right, cool. So I could put this in the background and just kind of automate it. More percussion. Yeah. But I need some noise. Oh, I need to put some, if I'm gonna put this in this track, we're gonna have to put some filter on it. Yo, Animus, good to see you. So I could do something like that. If you make a rack, that's true. That could be a cool idea. I'll try that. But let's get some background noise going. I'm just gonna get a cassette noise. That always is good. And get cool grooves. But yeah, you're absolutely right about that. I am definitely gonna try that. Alright, let's use this one that I made myself. And so the background noise is very important. So I definitely gotta like take a second with this. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing it. It's obviously a very simple thing. You just put some noise, and there you kind of go. But I mean, you do want to EQ it. I'm gonna put more layers of it. I'm gonna bring this thing in here. Where is it at? It is, here it is. So this thing. Nice. And then let's get rid of that beginning. Nah, it doesn't really work. But that's cool. Let's get a vinyl sample. Now one that I really like to use is in here of all places. This one, but I don't know if I'm gonna end up really using this one. Burial vibes. I just have to be as good as Burial. Alright, cool. So, now that I get that noise squared away, let's get a drum rack. And let's just grab some percussion and put it in. Now, I'm gonna get some from a few different sources, actually. Let's try some from here, of course, because this is a techno pack, and I will probably find some good percussion for making techno music with it. Don't we all? Yeah. Nice. Alright, so I guess let's just make some random stuff. So I know if you want to do the so like if you want to do this random thing, basically what you have to do is make a note on every single one of these percussion sounds And then what you gotta do is bring the arpeggiator in, and then just hit random. And there you go. Sounds beautiful. Oh, and then we can add some stuff in those extra octaves too. Like each octave could be like a different set of samples. In theory. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here now. I'm gonna get some more sounds. And we're just gonna put them across these different octaves because then we can get kinda like more things going on. Cool. Alright, let's put these ones on this octave. Export. That's it. Complete. We might need to do a little bit more stuff to this, but good. Yeah. Alright, where is this? There we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab some from here, and then like I said, we'll kinda go back. Alright, let's just get all of these. And there we go. Also, what if I take that instead of this? Like if I did this, it might sound a lot better. Nah. This is a very strange but interesting way of making percussion. That sounds amazing. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to just freeze this, actually. Because basically this is just going to create a bunch of random stuff, and that's cool. Because what we're going to do is we're going to find parts that we like. So, like, I think I'm going to do this in, like, chunks. So, like, let's do this. Well, let's do this. Yeah, and then we'll get this little chunk here. Oh, that sounds cool. Do you recommend any big producers do this a lot? Honestly, they should if they don't. I really should be doing this more frequently. This is a great technique. Thank you for the suggestion, Cammy, because that was actually a very good idea. Also, hey, Maxwell, what is up, dude? What's happening? How's it going? Yo, Gunmaster. you're wilding out again. The thing is, this percussion loop doesn't even really sound that dope necessarily on its own, it just really fits well into this. Alright, I'm gonna place this as the 808 drums. Nice. And then I've seen some approach to percussion. Yeah, me too. I've just not really like ever tried it, you know? Alright, so maybe when this comes here, we'll just go to like the kicks or something. So it'll be like and then maybe I can have this in. I don't know. Is there any way to add groups to all mini clips at the same time? I don't think so. I'm pretty certain that it's not, which is weird. But I guess it kind of makes sense. You know what? I think I will actually, in this part, maybe not have that. Maybe in this part I'll come up with some kind of like a pad. As a matter of fact, I'm going to load up a synth that will probably have a good thing for here. Because I like motion for this kind of stuff. You could group the tracks and add delay to the group. True. Also, I wonder if there's like a pitch of this. Let's see. Nope. Alright, well that's cool. In any case, let me get the let's use Signal. So Signal is great because it has a lot of like it's all about like motion, and like with this kind of stuff, you know, it can be very helpful to have something kind of bring that out, or like I don't really know a way to say it, but like you kind of get where I'm going with this. Actually, it's taking a really long time to load, so let's pull up something else. I'm gonna pull up this Oliver Arnold's. Let's get one of these Sonic Warps. And so these are good because it's kind of like a similar thing. Like they really have a lot of life to them. Yeah, but this one doesn't really work for this. But there are like sounds in here that would be like very good for techno. Let's try this one called Deep Broodings. For some reason, every time I try to turn on my MIDI keyboard, it doesn't work. So if you put a tuner on a sound and then show a note and there's no fundamental, no. It just means that the fundamental might be hard to find. But like at that point, I just kind of usually say, you know, who cares? Okay, I'm going to save this real quick, pull it back up to see if my MIDI will work. Uh-oh. I may have... Oh, I didn't crash it. Nice. And for some reason, my voice is becoming very, like, annoying like this. Gotta use the EQ to find... Yeah, exactly. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I was saying when this whole thing did not work. Yeah, so like you can use the EQ to find the pitch if you really want to. I could do that on here if you guys want to see. Just let me know. But yeah, it's really not that difficult at all. You just have to like kind of finesse it a little bit. There we go. All right, let's pull this project file back up, and we'll be good. But yeah, I want like some kind of synth layer for this for sure. I mean, I'm pretty bad at like, I don't know. Maybe I should just have this part have the drums. But like the kick will be like severely EQ'd or something. Some sounds are very hard though. Yeah. Yeah, let's actually do this. I'm gonna get... Okay, I should probably group these two together as one, since they are kind of like collectively the kick. But in this part, we'll have these like sort of high-passed... There we go. So you still get that like power, but it's obviously like not quite as bassy. And then we'll have it... Yeah, there we go. And then, when this part comes back in, the, oh, whoops. The bass will come back. Except not, for some reason. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool, so here we go. So, it'll kind of be like this. I don't know how to do it. Some sounds are very hard, though. Yeah. Well, this sound in particular would be very hard because it's just got a lot going on. Anyway, a short, plucky melody. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Or a respace. Respace could maybe work. But with this kick, it might be a little bit difficult. But yeah, let's try a short, plucky melody. So, why don't I use the SEM? Because that sounds cool for techno. And maybe I'll find like an art preset. Maybe I will just that'd be cool for like a trap beat. Alright, well, that's actually a pretty good pad. I also didn't realize you could play this thing monophonically, which is very interesting. Alright, cool. So we'll actually make that like sort of fade in from there. So I'm gonna take that, and let's actually just move these notes back. There's honestly no reason why I needed to play that in, because I kind of could have just done it a lot easier another way, but whatever. Nice. And that'll be kind of like a nice uneasy chord. And then also, what if I add the third on there? That might sound cool. Alright, cool. So let's take the low pass filter and just have it go up there. Alright, cool. That works for now. So let's go back into SEM and find a sound or make one. I don't know. We'll see. I could just use that. No, that's like too industrial. Train sounds? Oh yeah, you're right. I should put those in there. Dude, let's do it. I'll look up. I probably have some in my sample library. That's the thing. Alright, let's type in train. That is a very good idea. Alright, let's see what's in here. So there might be something in here. Mechanicals. No. Effects. Perhaps. Maybe these burial samples. That could be one. All aboard the techno train. Choo choo. That's what I'm gonna call this track. Choo choo. Nice. That actually could be kind of cooler. What if I have like this? Boom. Sounds like a Radiohead synth. It does kind of sound like a Radiohead synth. Also, I'm going to experiment with playing some chords along with this. Because what if we do like some... Alright, that's worth trying out. Let's do it. Cool, so we can do F major. And then F sharp minor. Or let's do F minor. Nah. Sounds too much like a Travis Scott type beat. Nice. Alright, well that does sound cool though. Let's try to find another sound. Have you heard Symbiosis by Enrico? I have not. Oh, that sounds cool. Especially if you just hold it on that one note, actually. Oddly enough. Because what happens is it kind of like makes more tension. Astro World. Are you, did they hire you for marketing, John Eden? I don't know what label Travis Scott is signed to, but did they, like, hire you to, comment on people's live streams? And start some controversy? Does Astro World drop? I think it does. But I think it's like midnight Eastern. Astro World Dig Ligma. That should become a hashtag. Nice. Alright, let's get like a brass stab for when this drops. Brass. I might use like one of the super, yeah, actually, let's try one of the cashmere ones. They're like super clean. That'll sound cool. And honestly, it'll kind of give me a lot of freedom because like if something's super clean, you can only destroy it. Or like, you know, kind of do stuff to make it like... You feel me? Alright, let's take this one. I'm gonna low pass it. Nice. Let's low pass that. Beautiful. Now, let's get a reverb on there. which could sound kind of bad or could sound good. You feel me? Yeah, see, there we go. And Echo I made techno. Dude, I don't know if this will work or not. I mean, it could sound pretty weird, but it's worth a try. Alright, whatever. Let's give this an LFO tool, because I think it needs to sound like it's sidechained. Yeah, that didn't really work. Oh, that does work pretty well. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go to this first sound, and you guys know how I use this preset for this? I'm gonna look in here real quick and just kind of see what's going on. Okay, so the first oscillator. I hear that fifth. Alright, well, I know what I gotta do. Let's go in, but I'm gonna remake this kind of in Serum, because I want to make a sound a little bit tighter. You know what's the name of the pack you used, the main loop from the one you had, the guitar ring specs? Yeah, it was Vengeance Freaks on Beats Volume 3. Nice. Now let's get a filter on there. I'm trying to make like a nice synth. Thank you, Cammy. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, that sounds a little better. Actually, I should go back to the SEM sound. Oops. Ooh. It's just I don't know. It is it's just that this sound didn't have like enough kind of like polish, you know? Like it didn't just have that. The kind of thing that I want, but I guess I can kind of give it that. Cool, let's play around with this. Let us Yo, what if I try reversing this here? Like, what if I do this? Alright, well, it's gotta take a second to reverse. But, once it does, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Kyle Films! Yo! Good to see you, dude. I'm good. I'm just hanging out, working on some deeper techno. What's good? Definitely not my music. What artists do you like? Well, I like Umek, Amelie Lenz. I can't pronounce any of these names. Sorry. Surgeon, Object, Will One, all that kind of stuff. Really. Like yeah. Do I have any sounds for this? Cause I do not know how to patch this thing. Yeah, I don't. Well, that sucks. Cause this thing could be cool. It sounds pretty good. Saw Adam Bayer. Oh, nice. Adam Bayer's cool. If you like drum code type stuff. Amelie. Oh, okay, true. Steve Aoki is my favorite techno producer. Alright, now we need a little synth for this part. So that's where Serum comes in. Yeah, drum code is big. Gotta love it. Yeah. Some people were hating on drum code here recently, but on my stream. But honestly, I think drum code is pretty dope. You got to I mean, some people were saying oh, it's generic or whatever, but I don't really think so. I mean, in dance music, that's kind of the way it is. It seems like labels have a sound. But that being said, the music on that label, you should send this to Drum Code and see if you get a reply. New clickbait video. I sent a demo to Drum Code. They read it. With the, whatever it's called. That's, yeah, like I said, it's kind of like how dance music labels work, it seems like. It's alright, you got to, you have kind of the sound of the label, but then what makes each artist unique is that each artist gives their interpretation of that sound. Yeah, that's pretty good techno art. Oh, okay, here, let's make this a little bit less repetitive. So they don't like the drum code reach the mainstream? Yeah, that's very true. And people be jealous. I think a lot of techno heads are very snobby. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a genre that lends itself to very, maybe some people who are not the most kind people. This ARP, I'm not sure if it's not in key with itself, but that one note I think is gonna sound cool. Yeah, I gotta go. Thanks for the heavy. Yeah, no problem. IVP Skate. Glad I could show you how to do something. Gotta go. I'll see if I can get back. Oh yeah, no worries, Salient dude. Take your time. Doesn't help though when a label's so big, cause then people will make stuff to try and please the label A&R instead of their own sound. Yeah, I guess that's true. But it's like kind of like blurred lines because like it's literally like blurred lines. The 2014, 13 hit single by Robin Thicke. No, I'm just kidding. But it's like whatever it's called. That's how you figure it out, dude. You're trying to like make stuff to impress A&Rs or to like sound like somebody, and then you just make your own sound. That's how it works. That sounds actually crazy. I think I need to change the whatever it's called. The way it's played. Well, that's easy. Let's try pizzicato. I think that's gonna sound not right. Yeah, that didn't really sound good. It's only real techno if you don't use DAW. Never. It's kind of catch-22. This is an interesting conversation we're having here. It's kind of catch-22 because they're always looking for someone unique, but you also need to fit the style of their label. So you find the right balance. Yeah, exactly. And also live in Berlin. I love how whatever it's called. I love how Lebsy is like having this like deep intellectual conversation about music, and then Cam, you're just like, it's only real techno if you don't use a DAW. Alright, I'm gonna try a different ooh, let's try one of these vintage synth sounds. Let's try Analog Machines. And we will take this one. If it actually like works. There we go. Naive synth. That is quite naive. And actually that could sound pretty dope too. Luckily this thing is like nice. Alright, so let's put an auto filter on this. Great point. I listen to techno, which has less than 50 plays. If it's more than that, it's too mainstream. I checked the IP address that all the SoundCloud accounts that I checked the IP address that the tracks were uploaded to on SoundCloud with, or uploaded to SoundCloud with, so that I can see if it was in Berlin. And if it wasn't in Berlin, I just don't listen to it. Let's get a guitar rig on this, actually. I need some, like, cool effects to bring it to life. Dope. So let's go to effects, animated. SoundCloud, dude, you're not oh, that's true. Jokes aside, Berlin would be cool to live in. Yeah, it would be. Briefly at the beginning of this year, I considered moving there because I thought it would be cool, but I decided not to do that. Yeah, I went there last summer to go to nice. How was it, dude? Your experience with techno is a lot more in depth with mine. just because you've been there. Is it hard to get into? Isn't that like a thing you like can't get in or something? Seven of us went, 4 of us got in. Oh, dude, that sucks. They wouldn't even let me in because of my selfie stick. No offense, but if you brought the selfie stick there, maybe they were doing you a favor. No, I know you're joking. Alright, this is just turning into a mess. Let me get rid of that first guitar rig. Yo, let's freeze this. Oh, wait, let me get rid of that LFO tool, actually. Hey, Sonny! Taurus. What's up? GoPro strapped to your head streaming on Twitch. One day, I prefer Bezos more chill. Yeah, I feel you. That's probably my my vibe as well. GoPro strapped to your head streaming on Twitch. One day, I'm gonna stream myself playing a set there. No, I'm just kidding. But what's it called? Yo. How big is it? Massive. Big enough to house many sweaty people who are listening to techno. There we go. Hold up, I gotta move this over ever so slightly. That's one thing that can happen is like timings can get kind of weird with this stuff. Example. Thank you, Sonny. It's cool, I guess. I'm trying to mess with it. I'm putting LFO tool on here not actually to do like a fake sidechain right now, but instead to do like a little 16th note. Oh, there we go. Heavy metal means techno. I chop it up. Oh, let me see what you're saying. I've always Blur represents Julian Earl at high Ibiza. Maybe one day. Are you using XSplit? No, I'm not. I'm actually using just a regular old OBS. You can see it right here. I honestly have no idea how OBS works. Or like anything. Like anytime I have to do anything with it, I have to like look up tutorials, which is embarrassing. I've always hated sampling in Ableton unless it was a single loop that just plays the entire song. I chop it up outside and put it in Ableton. True. Per Ableton for sampling because of the warping and complex pro. Yeah, that is useful. I don't know. I just like. Yeah, I don't know. I used to chop things up outside of the project file as well, but not anymore. Alright, I don't know about this layer, honestly. I might have gone a little too far. Hold up, is this multiphonic? Is multiphonic a word? I feel like it should be. Well, I guess it's just polyphonic. That was kind of ignorant, not gonna lie. It is polyphonic. Like warping the sample is having trouble a lot of the time. Yeah. There's your track name, multiphonic. Use that as like an opportunity to highlight my like very poor English skills, despite speaking no other language and having lived here for 21 years of my life. That ain't really working. Let's try using a loop, and I'll do enough things to it that it will disappear and just become MIDI all of a sudden. Alright, let's try one of these. Let's try the same place where I got that loop that I put through Guitar Rig. It was this pack. These loops. Finally got my name so hey, yo, that's cool. That is very cool. Your icon is still showing up as an L next to your name, though. So I want something that I can, like, kind of do a lot, too. Alright, there we go. I might chop that up a bit as well, but let's just try putting some Guitar Rig effects on it, because this is nice. Also, let me see what key this is in, because I gotta get it to F. Or F minor or whatever. Hate taking L's. Yeah, me too. Brown. Brown. I know. Best sound ever. Oops. Okay, cool. So let's see what key this is in. So we're gonna. Oh, we're already in F minor. Nice. Didn't even have to do anything. That explains why it sounded so clean. That would sound cool, but I don't know. Okay, cool. 1 second. Little 303. Yeah, I was thinking that actually too. I got an idea. Yo. Okay, anyway. Was Guitar Rig made to be used in this manner? Because it seems like a very useful plugin. No and yes. Like, I think it was kind of, but it's mostly made for guitar. Like, these effects are mostly made for guitar. I wonder if I can, like, see what's in here. Because I would love to. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, here maybe. I can do just like a simple 303 there. Let me just add a little bit more size to this. There we go. Alright, so anyway. Nice. Alright, I'm also going to take this kick here, and I will try to do the 303 in a sec, but the first thing I'm going to do with this kick, actually, is I'm going to put it in a sampler, and I've been meaning to do this the entire time, because this thing here doesn't have a lot of, like, punch. What monitors do you have? I'm just got KRK Rocket 6s powered. Pretty simple, you know. But anyways, this kick, this layer of the kick, as you know, or some of you know, I actually never talked about the kick, wow. But as some of you know, who saw, like, in the beginning when I made this, the kick is 2 layers. It's this one, which for some reason does not have a high-pass filter. There we go. So it's this high layer, and then this, like, rumble layer. But the problem I'm having is that this kick doesn't have enough punch for what I want. So I'm going to add a pitch envelope. So let's go in here. We're going to click on this pitch thing here. It's going to bring up the pitch envelope. Give it some amount. Turn the decay down. There we go. So yeah, you can just hear this has like a lot more punch to it. Now let's so I'll like A/B them. So this is without the pitch envelope, and this is with. Just a little bit more punch there, but I think it's gonna make a big difference. Let me also turn this boy down a little bit. I'd usually just compress, but I'm doing what you just did there from now. True. Yeah, I mean, it said method because, yeah, it doesn't involve compression. Doesn't involve even, like, saturation. Like, there's just pretty much no way that adding a pitch envelope can mess your sound up. It just gives it a little bit of punch. Ooh, this may not work with the, low kick now, though. I think it's gonna, yeah, not. Because you hear that? They don't sound like one kick. I guess now they kind of do. I don't know. Alright, I'll just keep it like that for now. So I'm gonna play this while I'm making the 0-3 sound. Alright, that's a good starter. I don't know. I'm pretty bad at 303 patterns, despite having made like videos about them multiple times. That was just for clickbait. I'm actually pretty bad at it. We have like 3 or 5 bars of it. That's true. Oh no, okay, hold up. I'm gonna loop like this much. Let's do like this actually. What if I do? Interesting. Alright, let's keep shaping the sound a little bit. Acid. Yeah, we're out here with the acid house. Let's get RC20. Give it some reverb maybe, yeah. Play around with that. I'm trying to figure out what's giving it this auto panning effect. Let's see, I think it's the space. Nice. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here to sort of randomize this a bit, again, is I am going to actually take this LFO, set it to like a very slow rate. We're going to keep it off of retrigger mode. And we're going to also put that on the frequency of the filter. So yeah, you can see it's kind of like randomizing and stuff. Great. Now I gave it that LFO tool because I wanted to keep it under control of the kick. Because it was kind of getting on top of it on some of those hits. That's sick. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, I could have sent it to a reverb. It does have reverb on it now, though. You can hear it. It's from the RC20. Do you think 303s need to be compressed over because of the dynamic range? Actually, compressing it could kind of help. But I don't know. I think this sounds fine as well, so I would honestly not do it. Also, thank you, Riyadh. What's up? How's it going? Did you put CLA 3A on it? True. Well, I actually have that, so let me try that. Yeah, see, I don't know a whole lot about... I mean, I actually do kind of know quite a bit about 303s. Like, I know, like, how they work, and I know what causes the sound. But I'm just not, like, great at it, you know? I mean, again, like, I have multiple tutorials on my channel about how to make one. If you want to go and buy it, I have literally 303 presets that I've made for sale. But, I don't know. When it comes time to actually make, like, a new and creative kind of one, I'm not very good at it. But in any case, let's go in here and get the CLA 3A. Let's hear what it sounds like. I know this is a compressor, I'm pretty sure. Oh, whoops. I meant to put that on the 303. Sometimes I find it difficult to get them to sit with other synths. Yeah, me too. That's kind of what's going on right now a little bit. I don't know about that 303. Let's try grabbing this percussion loop here. You just have it lurking in the back. That's what I probably should do. Yo, let's get a ride for here. I'm just gonna look up a ride in my samples, and we'll grab one. Woo. Working on this kind of techno makes me sleepy, because it's so dark. Okay, let's try one from here, from this Mike Williams sample pack, which will obviously be very different than where I'm going. But actually, though, some of these kind of sounds do work pretty well. Yeah, like, that's actually a very nice sounding rim shot. So, let's just put it in here. And I will do good old-fashioned techno, these kind of rides. There we go. Now, let me just duplicate that, and there we go. Okay, there we go. So now the, whatever it's called, the things kind of go together a little bit better. Gotta love rides. Dude, you do gotta love rides. Also, let's make Lo-Fi House. You guys want to see me make Lo-Fi House? Because I can do that. Woo! I love the techno, but whatever floats your boat. True. Oh yeah, yeah, send a track. Alright, cool. I'll listen to tracks now. You ever make French House? Yeah, a few times. I'm a big fan of French House. So, it is definitely like one of my favorites. The 303. Yo, what's up, Paul? I don't know if it like super fits in with this. I think maybe I need to make it fit with those chords. Who knows? Is that a sample? No, it's not. It's a here, I'll go through the synth real quick. It's really simple actually. It's just this analog preset. You look like a bit like that. That's amazing. People in here love him, so that's good, I guess. Okay, so basically a 303 is not a sample. This is the MIDI. It's just a bunch of stuff with like really simple F minor notes. But essentially it just keeps like resetting itself. And then because I have like, if you look, this is like a full bar, and then you can see this little line. It's like I have it only playing basically 2 beats, so it's like 1, 2, and then a half. So it's like plays, this is like 1 beat, and then this is 1 beat, and then it plays a half of a beat or a half note section or whatever, and then it resets. So it sounds kind of weird, and or it has like a, I don't know, it has like an irregular pattern, you know? It's a nice juxtaposition. He's blonde and likes French house, so close enough, I guess. Yeah, who knows? But anyway, yeah, it's pretty simple. And then the synth sound, it's just, actually I should just use 1 saw wave for this. Yeah, it kind of sounds better. Okay, so it's 1 saw wave because it was 2, but it's actually 1. And then I have this low pass filter, pretty simple. It's got an envelope. And then I also have the LFO on there moving very slow, and it's not got the retrigger on. So essentially what the LFO moving really slow does, hang on a second, is YouTube, are you guys seeing me? Because my, like, monitor that's, okay, there we go, it's working, my bad. But yeah, so, like, dude, Dennis is the man. But anyway, yeah, so, like, basically, this LFO is just causing this frequency to, like, slowly open, while the envelope is still making it go down on every, like, beat, if that makes any sense. So you hear how it's, like, kind of opening and closing? It just gives it sort of more, like, realism, whereas that doesn't. Then as far as effects go, I just have this RC20 on here using this depth for Plux preset. But I think I turned off the space and the noise. Okay, this is getting intense. I think the next part will just be like everything kind of going the way it has been still. But I will. Well, yeah, let's just kind of hear how that sounds. This team has a lot of potential. Thank you. You should release a techno EP. Maybe I should. Just could go to just kicks and synths, kick and synths after. Yeah, I think after this part, I don't know. I'll see. What if I do this? This will be like real tension building hours. Never mind. I was going to try to do something cool there, but I don't think it's going to work. You know what I'm going to do, though? I am going to, and some of you might think this is kind of cheap. I don't know. But I'm going to grab Exhale because I want some, like, random vocal hits, which I know is not very techno, but I don't really care. So let's go to Exhale. Here we go. And luckily I got the MIDI keyboard, so this makes it easy to play. And then while this is loading up, I'm going to listen to some submissions. Just give me a sec. Cool. So I have to wait. I probably should have saved. I haven't saved since I opened it back up, like, probably an hour ago now. Nice. Inhale, exhale. They should make one called Inhale, where it's like exhale could be like the dark minor ones, and inhale could be like the major ones. Also, my mic just cracked. I don't know why. But anyway, let's pull up the submission email, and we'll go to it. And I'm gonna listen to some tracks. Speaking of exhale, gonna go nice. Good luck. Hope the ops don't take you out. Okay. Snowflake request. Do you know where I can find or make pads? Oh, if you could email me that, I'll pull it up. But yeah. Anyway, sample starts at 144. Oh yeah, this is a sample that somebody sent me. Yo, this is pretty good. For Lo-Fi House. Yo, that's a pretty dope sample. I'm not gonna lie. I downloaded that. I will definitely pull it up and try to make it into something in a sec. What's up? Got another track that I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on. Started after you explained the Katama cake to me. Ah, nice. Alright, let's hear this. Bricks. You should have like a sample of Waka Flocka going, Brick Squad. I don't know why I just opened up my notifications on here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This sounds pretty dope. I definitely hear that like big 909 kick in there. Oh, I like that synth line. Yeah, this sounds pretty dope. Definitely got that breakbeat vibe. Yeah, cool track, for sure. Oh, we got one from the man, Gleam Beat. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty smooth. This will be a good sample for Lo-Fi House. It'll be dark, but cool. Yeah, no problem, Cammy. Ooh. This is pretty tight. I like the snare. That bass is pretty big too. Oh, whoops. Okay, sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I mean it's a nice little short little beat. Or short. I said little twice there. But that definitely sounds pretty cool. Only thing I will say is that the like the progression of it isn't really there. Like it's a little bit slow because you just kind of keep going with the same thing for a little bit too long. But I mean, if you wanted to, you could just make it a shorter track or something. I mean, I don't know, cause it's definitely a cool idea. I would just keep working on it. All right. So also no problem, Cammy. I might have already said that. I don't really remember. I have a terrible short-term memory. But what I do have the ability to do is switch this to F minor. And there we go. Now. there we go. I like using the whatever it's called exhale loops for this kind of thing because you find these like cool. But yeah, you find like these cool sounds that you can like use a lot. You know, it's like very useful. Oh, that's actually kind of a little bit better. Hang on, let's hear that. Have you ever made electro? No. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sort of switch between these two. So I'll make this one. Let's make it red, and this one will be pink, so we know. Okay, what? There we go. Cool. Ping pong delay would be so cool. True. Yeah, this could definitely use something. You gotta be careful with like delay in this kind of music though, or ping pong delays, because it's gotta work on mono. I mean, I know this is like old news, but like it really is true that like if you have things that are like panning around like that, it can mess up. An idea for future streams, you could do beat the clocks, like 10-minute challenge. Well, yeah, I could do 6 of those an hour. So if I stream for 3 hours, I could do 18 beats. That would be very efficient. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's take that one chop and play around with it in here because you can do that actually. Also, let's try. Oops. There we go. Cool. So I am gonna go in here. You go to engine, and then if I click on one of these chops, like if I play it, and viewers vote top 3 to progress with on future streams. That would be intense. That'd be good for like deep house. I kind of want to work on some deep house, honestly. Alright, so I'm going to take this thing and pitch it up an octave. Or I could just use the format. There we go. It was just a little hard to hear with how like low it was. Would you be nervous if you were asked to do a beat the clock for real? No, not really. I mean, I can totally do it. Like, I know I use a lot of loops sometimes, but I can write my own things. Like, in this, for example, I did, you know. Did you see they deleted comments for Beat the Clocks because people moaned that it wasn't very good if it was from scratch and would moan if it was too pre-planned? Yeah, people just like to, talk smack on those videos. Oh, I guess that was the format for all of them, but that's cool. Starting the 303 and this percussion loop at the same time was actually kind of a cool idea. Because you hear how they play off each other? The percussion loop is kind of like playing off of the 303. cool techno producer name. Although there might already be someone that did that. Okay, let's just keep going with this. Automate the pitch of the ride. I could. I think I'm actually going to pull up something else because, or not something else, but something new. Because I want to play around with these two vocal chops that I found and try putting them into like a deep house type track. Alright, so let's get contact. And we're going to go to exhale, which I realize is going to take like a year to load. So I'm just going to pull up the one from that last track that I was just working on. Very simple. We just go down here, grab the track that says contact, and then there we go. You think you'll finish that project? Yeah, I probably will. Maybe I'll use it for a tutorial. Well, I wanted to do a techno tutorial for tomorrow because I made one the other day and it seemed like it did pretty well. So I was thinking of doing like I said, like tomorrow would be something like how to make techno like blank. I'll find like a few artists and then just kind of do that. But I don't know. You guys do seem to like the techno tutorials. You should. True. Alright. There we go. Those are the two little chops I want to play with. Let's go to 122. Let's put this in F major though. Well, actually, let's try putting it in. Dude, let's use that like before. Hold up, I got an idea with this. Oh, whoops. I accidentally just deleted that. Nice. Okay, here we go. How to make techno like Alan Walker. Step 1. Get a ghost producer. I'm just kidding. Because, yeah. Nice. Now, let us... Have you seen this? I did see that video. That was an interesting watch. I want this to be like major sounding though, so I should do it in A minor. But I guess I should do it in F major because I just want to. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, cool. Now let me get my good old M1. Dude, the M1 house music without the M1 is like peanut butter and jelly without the peanut butter. And I only like just realized this. M1 my favorite VST. Dude, honestly it's becoming mine too. I mean like it honestly sounds very modern. Like all the sounds that you hear on like selected and like channels and like that kind of music, like the deep like the what you would consider probably very modern, clean sounding deep house, are actually just sounds from this most of the time. Oh, it's actually just in minor. Yeah, what was I thinking? Let's go F minor. My bad. Or I could do. Alright, yeah, I'm like way overthinking this. Let's just dive in. Cool, so we're gonna draw in F minor 7 chord. There we go. Oh, what have I done? There we go. For some reason I thought it was F major 7. Alright, this might be like a little bit too basic, but we'll see. It works. I don't know. It's a bit basic though for like deep house. M1 for 40. Yeah, M1 for 40 pounds is quite a steal. I mean, that's basically like you're getting a lot of power for your money there. Like, I mean, it's really honestly like kind of maybe I would say in some ways a little bit better than Nexus. Because, like, the thing is, the M1 sounds are kind of timeless. But they also, like, might not be timeless. Like, it could also just kind of be, like, the fact that these kind of sounds are very popular right now. But the Nexus just kind of sounds like 2004 trance sometimes to me. There are some great sounds in there, too, though. So, I mean, I don't know. Nice. And I'll try making this third chord major. I'm interested to see what will happen if I put this in C major. That is strange. Sounds like MK or something. Don't get the hype. I think he's pretty good. The thing about him is he's like an OG. He pioneered the style. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was, like, just very... I mean, he was, like, in it for a very long time. He's, like, an early adopter or whatever. Oops. You're not a fan of his new stuff? Sure, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, 17 is very good. I'm glad you like that track at least. My head is a jungle bangs. Yeah, that's a good track. Dude, alright, so I'm gonna turn this down a little. Nice. Now, I'm gonna get a organ. And we're just gonna get good old-fashioned M1 organ sound. Oh, whoops, I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Organ 2? Alright, I'll go to that. That is nice, but we gotta get rid of that reverb, which is an easy fix. And I'm gonna turn off the chorus too. No, I'm not crazy about how this one sounds. I'm gonna open up Massive because I got some good bass presets for that, like deep house. Turn off chorus, yeah. You gotta turn off the chorus if it's a bass, because you know. Shadow Child Friday. Oh, yeah, that's a big tune, indeed. That's another thing MK has going for him, is he does like the MK remixes, like the dubs or whatever, that everybody likes, I think. Oh, that's gonna be pitched up. No, that's not good. The really cool thing about this chord progression is it has like old school house vibes, because it's got like, you know, this kind of piano and stuff. But then it also has this very, very poppy chord progression. If you listen to the root notes, hold up. I'm just gonna play them on the piano. Did I get those? Oh no. That's like a very simple poppy chord progression. That's like a million pop songs right there. So this actually does work quite well. And I'm actually very impressed with myself. I might try to go... I think I'm gonna change this pattern a little bit. Nah, I should just stick to that as the last chord. Greatest piano track of all time. I gotta listen to that. Whatever it's called, Weiss. I've heard of that track before. I gotta listen to it for sure. Oh, that's right. I gotta get that pattern back to normal. Nice. Now I'm gonna shorten these notes that are like touching each other a little bit, just to sort of ease the thing. Nice. Now I'm gonna rebuild the chord progression around this, because it's very easy to do, and I know what the chords are. Hang on a second. System is wicked. I'd say eggs is better. Hold on, I'm about to look at this chat. You guys are talking about some interesting stuff here. Song live at Fabric. Oh, nice. That's actually that's fire. What's sound system like? Sound system is wicked. Say eggs is better. True. Yeah, I still have not experienced like anything like that. I need to get out to London and go to whatever it's called, Fabric, immediately. I'm booking my flight right now. The cool thing is I could use like some super lo-fi house sounds, and it would sound cool. Or I could go with like a more like kind of modern sound, but I am gonna try the lo-fi house sounds really quick, and then I'll probably go to like more modern kind of deep house sounds. What I really should do is write a melody, because that's like what's gonna really inspire me, but I just want to play around with drums, and then I'll go back and, you know, do my whole thing. All right. I'm gonna have to get rid of that reverb on there. Lo-fi, lo-fi, lo-fi. This is just the, whatever it's called. The Lego Velt Smackers 909 rack. I'm not even ashamed to admit it, because I'm just doing this right now. I read something where Mulgrab was saying he was pretty new to producing, and he just messed around with guitar amps. Yeah, that's definitely a believable thing. I would believe that. Piano needs a fat redux. Nah, I don't need to be using these drums. I think I should go for more modern deep house drums, but let's try to write a melody. Cause that would probably be like an important thing. So let me just get a piano in here, cause why not? And then we'll just write something like that way. We're in F minor, but it's like F minor 7, so it's not like sad F minor. Alright, that's something right there. Let me get that in there. Nah, it doesn't really have like the right kind of vibe that I want. Nah, see, this is like just kind of like bland. I don't know. I'll keep going though. Let's see what's going on here. Put a high string in the background. Oh, you're right. That would help. Yeah, let's do it. I'm sure we'll look for one from a sample pack. Not even gonna lie, cause I have like some pretty solid ones. No, that's not what I want. Here we go. There's some in here. You go for a pretty heavy 909. I can use M1 strings. Yeah, let's just use the M1 strings. Why not? I really should, cause I have it, and it would probably sound like way better. Or you can use, yeah. All right, let's do it. So let's go to program. We will click on strings. There we go. Vladimir, yo, how's it going? Good to see you. Yo, let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up whatever's called another contact with exhale. Let's try to play one of these loops. Let's see if I can get some melodic ideas off that. Got a new track, needs advising. True. Send it here and I will listen to it. Great. So let's go in here and we'll look through that sounds cool. Let's play with some more though. There we go. Alright, now let's get that quantized real quick. But that's a pretty simple job to do. And there we go. When did you start producing? Oh, true. I started producing 5 years ago in 2013. So, yeah. No, actually, I'm not crazy about this one. Oh, well. When did you get to like doing it daily? Actually, I've pretty much been doing it daily ever since I started. Like, when I first started, I was in high school and I really didn't like have any friends and stuff. I mean, I'm not trying to be like whatever, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just kind of like ever since I started, kind of just looking for something to do, and I already played guitar, so I learned how to produce. All right, Well, that is I wanted to like Got any sax samples? Yeah, I believe that I do. I'm not really feeling in a sax kind of mood for this. I'm feeling more of a blank mood for this. I don't know. I don't know. This chord progression is fire though, so I'm gonna keep going. But I'm highly aware of the fact moving forward that this is taking way longer than it should to get this thing popping. Nice. Man, I'm thinking too much about this melody. I guess let's just try adding some drums and go from there. I'll write something cool soon. Oh. Oops. And when I do... Okay, I guess I didn't save that one sound, but that's cool. I'm fine with that. Nice, let's get a really solid kick. So I am gonna go in here and let's just look up kick. Actually, I'm gonna use this kick from a, well, no, let's not, because this is an F. You gotta find a kick that will work. So that won't be too hard. That one's honestly, like, kind of good. I know it's, like, very EDM, but I know it's going to cut through. And we could have, like, a really clean mix with that. No, thank you. Let us keep going. Alright, maybe in here? That is actually not bad. Let's see how it sounds. Also, another thing is I need LFO tool on here. Do you ever use drum bus on your kicks? Not really. I really keep my kicks pretty clean. I mean, I don't know. I just always try to find a sample that works really well. And as a matter of fact, I think I have a kick that's gonna work here. That's crazy. You guys just watch me producing. That is like very unbelievable to me. There's a good kick. Alright. Now this is an E, so we gotta pitch it up to F. But that's simple. Okay, thanks, Vladimir. I'll pull it up. Yeah, there we go. That's a pretty good kick. I love seeing other workflows. Yeah, it is cool. My thing is, I wish like Fortet or somebody like that would stream. Not because I actually want to see them produce, but I just want to know like what sample packs he's using. You know what I'm saying? Or did you get that EDX sample pack on Splice? I think it's called EDX Sounds. There's the name of it. Oh, there we go. Sounds good with the kick. But you know what, actually? Now that I'm hearing this kick, kind of really just like the low end. And I know the low end is in tune as well. So let's get a top layer. Also, while we're at it, let's convert this bottom layer to mono because I don't trust it. There we go. Alright, now, yeah, let me get... Alright, I'm just going to use this as a top layer. Because I like the way this kick sounds. And luckily with the top layer of your kicks, like if you're splitting them up like this, you don't have to, whatever it's called. I don't know. You don't have to, you don't have to tune it, my bad. My short-term memory is terrible. Thank you, Vladimir. Yeah, Deep House is honestly a good way to learn because it's like, there's a lot of things to it, I feel like. Like, it's very multifaceted. Like, okay, if you want to make, like, you know, like, bass house or, like, dubstep or something, like, you don't really have to learn, you don't have to really have, like, the best melodic skills. Like, obviously, you know, you gotta know how to do something. But for the most part, you can get away with maybe not being, like, the best at, like, writing chords and stuff. Whereas, with a, like, with deeper house at least, like, you gotta, like, know how to write chords. You gotta know how to, like, make your sounds really clean. You gotta know how to, like, there's just, like, a lot of things to it. Like I said, it's very multifaceted. And it requires several different skills to all be very, developed. What happens if you put something in mono, finish it, then put it in mono again? It would just be mono. Nothing would really happen to it. I'll pull up your track in a second, Vladimir. I'm sorry. It's been taking so long. I got really wrapped up in this. I love watching your streams. Dude, I love that you watch my streams. Alright, anyway, let's hear this track from Vladimir. Be honest is the name of the track, but be honest and critique it. Alright, cool. Sounds pretty good so far. I missed two. That's crazy, Vladimir. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Okay, that sounded pretty cool, Vladimir. Two critiques. One, the plucks in the beginning. A little bit too much reverb. The sound is a little bit too sharp. I would honestly just recommend replacing that with like a really simple sine wave or something like that, with just like a little bit of reverb. And then the kick and the drop isn't really loud enough. You just got to turn it up a little bit. And it sounds pretty solid other than that, though. Or they took a sample of the M1 in minor 7 and transposed it to make progressions. That is true. That is definitely a thing that deep house people have done several times and gotten away with it. But I guess if it works, it works, you know? Alright, let's take this. I'm going to switch it to that. Wait, what am I doing? It's not that one. It's this one. There we go. Now we gotta... There we go. Yeah, no problem, Vladimir. I'm glad I can help you out. You're definitely making some progress with your tracks. Like the ones you send in they're getting better and better each time, so I really like that progression. Thank you. I do too. I think that that last minor 7th chord like really sends it into the stratosphere, so to speak. Cause like these two could just be that basic pop progression I was telling you about. Like, or yeah, like that. But by going to that last chord, it really just drives it home, you know. Okay, there's one thing that I want to get from another project file, actually. Well, like basically mostly the drums. But there are some drums that I made in this project file that I want to experiment with in here. I also might add a layer to the piano. I mean, it sounds very clean as it is. I should really like worry about other things before I get like that going. But you know me, or you don't know me, and this may be your first time watching. In which case, hello. You should subscribe. Anyway, let me go in here and once this all gets going. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Let's do this. These may or may not be like way too loud. I don't know, but we will find out. Nah, didn't really work here. Okay, that's cool. Let me get a different clap then. Actually, usually I like to do the claps last, honestly. Let's just get a nice, like, hi-hat. Alright, let's go in here. Pretty good open hi-hats in here. Nice. Alright, there we go. And now I'll turn down the volume of that. Yeah, I know. It is good. There's some good sounds in there. There are also some kind of like bad sounds in there, though, to be honest. So you just kind of got to play around and find the good ones. But yeah, let's go in here and find a clap now. All right, let's see. Is there one in here? Guess not. Let's see about here. Nope. That could work. That's a pretty good one. And I was thinking, like, part of the problem with that other clap was I didn't really have enough reverb, and this obviously has got plenty of reverb, so perhaps that could be a thing that I indulge in. Okay, no, here's what we're going to do instead. I'm going to take this clap, and what we're going to do, we're going to shorten it, and I'm going to add a fade, and we're just going to make it like a nice, not like a fully like short clap, but shorter than this. Yeah, like that could work. Let's see. It still is like not quite punchy enough though. Maybe if I pitch it down a bit. Yeah, that does actually sound good. I'm gonna add another layer to this too. Nice. All right, let's consolidate that and put it in a sampler. Or actually, no, I'm just gonna do it in here. But I am still needing to consolidate it. All right, cool. And then let's add that there. And then I am gonna add like a little fill here. Like we're gonna do like a. Because that just sounds cool to me. Alright, yeah, there we go. Let me try unwarping this one. I like this clap too. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Although I don't know. I might just be overthinking it, but let's try this one. This sounds a little bit more like a clap I would hear in a song, so that probably means something good. Okay. Dude, I'm honestly like kind of snapping today. Like between that techno kick I made in the first track I was working on and then this chord progression, I am like actually doing pretty well. Yeah, that clap sounds a little bit more solid. Nice. Alright, let's we're cooking up tonight. Alright, I'm gonna get one more thing I wanna try here. I wanna try the marimba sound instead of the piano. Just for the drop. Although this is definitely like an M1 house drop. So I don't know. Oh, I gotta pitch that up. Hold up. Just hear me out, guys. This sound could be fire. This clap tomorrow. There we go. Anyway, guys, it is 6:03 p.m. where I am. I've been streaming for like 3 hours now, so I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. Thank you to everybody who's been watching. You guys are amazing. I can't believe that people literally just watch me produce music. It's amazing. But yeah, so I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. New tutorial. And yeah,